Let's get it. She's a showstopper, heard you a pill popper, pass around, her nickname is Globetrotter. Back in the day, your boy used to rock that, now I'm the man, number one shotter, step in the spot, looking for a little mama, hitting the spot, now she wanna call me Dada, drip from my ice, yeah, I call her Agua, wanna ride the fucking wave, but you get started, got a baby on her knees, I call her little gobbler, got doing things, never fucking thought of, yeah, that she never had fucking thought of.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Momentum Hitter. Your boy Frank Luck. And on this YouTube channel, we're gonna do a lot of analysis on the Miami Dolphins from a coach's perspective. We're gonna analyze players and we're gonna upgrade them stats. That's what the show is about: upgrading them stats on Madden, giving the Dolphins the upgrades that they deserve. I feel like I've been playing Madden for a long time, since about 2006, 2007. Been playing Madden. I've been a Miami Dolphins fan for even longer than that. And I just don't feel like the Miami Dolphins ever got the proper respect when it came to Madden. Certain players never got the upgrades that they needed. And that's what we're going to do on the show. We're going to make sure we get the upgrades that we deserve, especially this year under Brian Flores, who's doing in my opinion, is doing a fantastic job. The team chemistry, you can see it. The momentum. That's what this show's about. All right. The momentum started last year when we beat the New England Patriots. And we started that run and we beat the New England Patriots. And we took their momentum and then knocked them out. They didn't make it to the Super Bowl. The last game when Mike Gesicki catching the ball in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Ooh. And now we see him doing it again against the Jacksonville Jaguars. He killed them with that corner route to the back of the end zone. We're going to make sure we upgrade them stats. Because my man jumping is definitely go up. All right. But that's what we're going to do on the show. We're going to have fun. And then we're going to talk about the Dolphins. We're going to talk about the games. I know I'm late. It's week 3 already, but that gave me time to have a lot of film to watch and have a fair analysis on what the team should be and where I feel the team should be at. Expect weekly updates and more episodes. If you like the show, hit the like button, comments, and just share the video. All right, let's get into it, man. We're gonna talk about the Dolphins. We're not gonna include week 1. We're not gonna include week 1 because week 1 against the Patriots, I felt like it was a neutral game. We showed some good signs. We know the offense looked decent. The defense looked like we have potential. There's definitely some weaknesses that we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about those players when we run down that list. But that's a neutral game. We're not going to count that. So what we're going to start from is definitely the game against the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars, because that's heckle and jive for our team. One game we got demolished. We looked terrible. Got destroyed. The offense looked terrible. The defense looked terrible. Everybody's trashing Miami Dolphins. Even I was in doubt. Like, man, what the God dang. And then I did have a good feeling about playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, especially when North Shark. In my opinion, Shark is going to be an up and coming. He's going to be a superstar later in the future. If you play Madden, you know that he's going to be a superstar later in the future. He just has that skill set and the body frame. He's going to be a superstar. And he's on a team where he can flourish and be the number 1 receiver. So, perfect for him. Halloween's coming up. But yeah, let's dive into it. All right, we're going to start with my man Ryan Fitzpatrick. All right. Pocket presence. My man's pocket presence. My man's ability to elude pass rushers and get into open space and throw the ball to Devontae Parker. Isaiah Ford, one of my favorite guys, Isaiah Ford. We're gonna talk about him. Isaiah Ford, and get into the lane and then scramble. My man's scrambling ability. Please upgrade them stats and give my man a +2 on his speed. I'm asking for a +2. This is coming from the Buffalo Bills game. See my man scrambling and playing against the Jaguars, tearing people up. He's been doing it since last year. He's been tearing people up with his legs. I need to see a +2 on his speed and a +1 on his acceleration. All right. Pocket presence, and my man needs to be a star. Upgrade my man from a noble dev to a star. He is a star. He is Fitz Magic. Give him that. He deserves a pocket presence badge. We need to upgrade these badges. Oh man, we need some more badges. Give people unique badges because each player is unique. So we need to work on that, Madden. That's just my opinion on that. So pocket presence, my man, medium throw accuracy is up +1. Awareness up +2. We've seen him countless times make excellent throws. Tight window throws with two defenders on Devontae Parker. He still squeezes the ball, and Devontae Parker still catches it. Oh, my man Preston Williams, who made one spectacular catch. He dropped the rest, but we'll talk about him. So yes, sir, my man Ryan Fitzpatrick is also a spark plug naturally. When he's in the game, the team has an opportunity to win. He just has that type of presence about him. He has that spark. He has that type of charisma. He's that type of player. He is Fitzmagic. All right. We're gonna go to my man Tua Tagovailoa, the backup quarterback. My man Tua. When we're losing a game, one thing I can say about him: when we're losing a game, Tua looks really eager. He looks eager to be inside the game. You can see him on the sideline with his helmet on, and he's ready. And you gotta love that because that's what you want to see. But Ryan Fitzpatrick is not really let go of the helms, and I don't think we should let him go. Let him Tua take over just yet because Fitzmagic looks like he's on the up and up. So let's give him an opportunity to. Who knows? We can take us playoffs, Super Bowl. You never know. All right. But even when we win in the game, you can see a Tua on the sideline cheering. He's happy, he's proud, and he's talking with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Building that friendship, building that camaraderie that a football team needs to win. Not only do you need just good players, you got to be great teammates. You got to enjoy being around your teammates. You got to enjoy being a team, and that's how you win. That looks like what Brian Flores is bringing to the Miami Dolphins. That looks like what the team is becoming, a great team and good teammates, and that's what you need to become a good football team. All right, my man. Next, my man Myles Gaskin, the hidden dev. I call him a hidden dev because out of nowhere, I'm expecting Matt Breida and Jordan Howard, who I use Jordan Howard on Madden. On Madden, he's a decent running back, decent speed, decent acceleration. He can be a little bit faster, but he's decent on Madden. But what we've seen on film, Jordan Howard looks kind of average. But we see my man Myles Gaskin, a hidden dev, and I think he's going to be soon. He's going to be a star. All right, we've seen it. We've seen the film, watching him break tackles, watching him catch the ball at the backfield, watching him pass block sometimes. We're just watching him be elusive. We're watching him make the right reads in the hole and just being patient and fighting for yards, taking big hits. This man is a hidden dev for sure. All right. So awareness +2, catching +2. Speed +2 on Madden right now. I think they got my man at 86 speed or something terrible. +2 on speed. +2 on awareness. +2 on carry. And +1 on break tackle. And +2 on acceleration. So my man needs a major upgrade because right now he's doing his thing and he's looking good. He may not have the numbers to show it, but not only in the running game, but in the passing game, he's a factor. So upgrade this man's stats. All right. So my man Jordan Howard, he's just looking kind of sluggish. I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe that's just his running style. But right now he's a goal line beast. So we need to give my man a goal line beast badge. Right now, when he's on the goal line, short yardage near the end zone, it took him 3 tries last time, but it doesn't matter. He got in. He has 3 games, 3 touchdowns. And if we continue on that pace, he needs to get 1 or 2 touchdowns a game. We're looking at 16, 17 touchdowns from a running back, which is excellent. So we know if we give him the ball, we expect him to score, and that's what we're seeing. My man Matt Breida, in the running game, I'm from what I'm seeing from Matt Breida, he just needs to slow down and just sometimes speed up, if that makes sense. He needs to. I don't know. It's times when he needs to accelerate and just. There's a few plays when he could have just hit the sideline, head towards the sideline, and then cut it up because he's that fast. He's so fast that most linebackers and even corners aren't catching him at full speed. So he needs to use that to his advantage. He's looking to juke and make big plays and make people miss. But he doesn't even do that sometimes because he's so fast. He just needs to utilize his speed, and he has a good body frame to take big hits. So he needs to work on being a running back and just slow down and be Matt Breida. Do your thing. But right now we seeing him as a pass catching running back. He calls a PI for the game, a big PI when on an excellent linebacker. I forgot who it was. Excellent linebacker for the Jags, and he had a PI, and he was going to catch that ball too. He's going to catch that ball. So Matt Breida is right now looking like the third down package running back, and when you see him in the game, that's what you should expect to see Matt Breida going to the flats or running routes. Chandler Cox, I'm still undecided on who he is, but we'll see. Right now, he's looking like a good lead block back, fullback, and I give him a +2 on lead block, and +2 on the strength because I through not only the 2 games that I mentioned, I would only focus on the Bills and the Jags. The Patriots game, you see him blowing people up. His strength, is a lot stronger than Madden gives him respect for, and he needs a +2 on the strength. Chandler Cox, he's looking decent right now. Good pick. All right, on to the wide receivers. My man Devontae Parker. The film speaks for itself. The route running speaks for itself. The catches speak for himself. Even to me, I agree with Troy Aikman and I forgot the other name, Joe Buck. Oh, I think that's his name. He does look a little sluggish, like he's still hampered, but at the same time, he's still running his comeback routes. He's still running those slants to perfection. And right now, he's catching the ball with even 2 defenders on him. It doesn't even matter. He's breaking them down. He's catching the ball, and he's doing his thing. And he's getting yards at the catch. Even if it's 2, 3, 4 yards, that makes a big difference. That's the difference between 1st and 6 and 1st and 3rd. Just those 2 or 3 yards. So, I mean, second and 6 and 2nd and 3rd. Which one you want to take? Those 2 extra yards, even if it's 2. I'm taking it. So Devontae Parker right now is a superstar. I believe he is a superstar. Let's give him that status. Let's give him a medium and short route run specialist. Right now, he's a medium and short route run specialist. Nobody is stopping this man when he's running these intermediate to short routes, slants, underneath routes, comebacks. He's catching them. So let's give him a +2 on catch, +2 catching traffic, +2 on spectacular catch, +2 on awareness, +2 medium route running, +2 on short route running. This man is a superstar. Let's give him respect for it because that's what he is. All right, Devontae Parker, welcome to the Miami Dolphins, and thank you for staying and thank you for working on yourself and improving your game. Because right now, the Dolphins need you, my man, Preston Williams. Watching him last year, you was man, so much optimism. We're like, man, look at this dude. He gets injured, and you just knew he had potential from the way he played last year. Then he starts this year dropping balls in the end zone. Some things that he did last year, it just looks like he just lacks confidence. But in this Jacksonville Jaguar game, he only had 2 catches, but that catch in the back of the end zone, it wasn't. He didn't really catch the ball with his hands, something that we want to see. We want to see him catch the ball with his hands and confidently, more like Devontae Parker. But we'll get him there. But he did catch it with the toe tap swag drag. So good job, my man. Hopefully that like grows your confidence, and that gets you going in the right direction. So for him, I want to see more film. I'm neutral on him. Um, and that's why I stand on Preston Williams. So I want to see more. He's like a old school type of wide receiver, but I don't know. He's definitely a hidden dev. And let's see where he goes. My man, my man crush on the Miami Dolphins, Isaiah Ford. He's been on the team for what 3 years now, third year. Isaiah Ford has been consistent ever since he's been on the team. I don't remember him even dropping a pass. I don't remember in 3 years the last time I see him drop a pass. He's a crisp route runner. Short intermediate crisp route runner. His catching traffic is crazy. Oh, he's consistently catching the ball for first down. This man is a first down catching machine. I want to give him a spark plug badge, and I want to give him a first down machine badge. He's the first down guru. He's been doing it. Look back 3 years now. He's been doing it. Just go on NFL.com, get your subscription to Game Pass, and you'll see the man doesn't really drop the ball. Great hands. I gave him a hidden dev. All right, so catching +2, catching traffic +2, and awareness +1. My man Isaiah Ford is a hidden dev, and just keep your eye on him. If you're playing fantasy football, this is a dude I want to keep an eye on because he might in the future rack up yards and be a focal point for the Miami Dolphins. All right, Jakeem Grant. The verdict is out on this guy. We know what he is. He's speedy. He's improved his catching from over the past 3 years. You know, his hands was kind of iffy. We see him still fumbling kickoff returns. He's still doing that bobbling thing. He's his eyes are downfield instead of catching the ball. He's already looking to make the big move. We know you can make the big move, Jakeem Grant. Slow it down. You're gonna return some kicks, probably 2 or 3 years this year. Take your time. You got it. All right. But I'm going to give him a spark plug because when he's in the game, the defense has to keep an eye on him. Any defensive back in the game always gives them like a 5 to 7 yard cushion because they know if they press him, they're going to get burnt. He is that fast, and he will catch the ball in that opportunity because he has shown in the last few weeks that if you throw him the ball, he's going to catch it. And he's going to take the hit. All right. So he's getting better with taking big hits. He's not taking hits and looking like he's going to fumble the ball or break in half because the last few seasons, when he gets hit, I'm like, man, please put on some weight. Go to the gym. But right now, he's looking good. I like him. Keep going, Jakeem Grant. All right, Mac Hollins. Oh, we can give Jakeem Grant +1 on catch. All right, my man Mac Hollins. All right, he's an unknown guy. You know, he shows up in the film here and there, but when he does show up in the film, you do see him doing this in packages where the wide receivers are spread out. And Mac Hollins is the blocking wide receiver, usually in the slot, and even at the tight end, he's strong. He's blowing linebackers up. He's setting the edge for the running backs to get around the edge. Mac Hollins is a great run blocker, so we're gonna give him a run block +1 and strength +2. Just keep an eye on him. I'm not sure what his hands look like. I haven't seen him catch a ball yet, but I like Mike Hollins as a run blocking wide receiver and strength. He just has that grit. He's just a grimy, physical type of guy. All right, my man. He's a star. We already know he's a star. He's an emerging star. He started this last year. He started to show his skills over the past few years. He has progressed. My man Mike Gesicki. Big play Gesicki. Right now, my man has baseball gloves for mitts right now. And if it's in his area, he's gonna catch it. Right now, he's running all the routes. He's not just a medium to short route like Devontae Parker and the wide receivers that we have. This man is running all the routes, and if you don't guard him, he's gonna snag the ball on top of your helmet. Mike Gesicki is the man right now. We know he's not a run blocking tight end. Not worried about it. That's not his strength. Who cares? So right now, Mike Gesicki +2 on catch. +2 catching traffic, +2 spectacular catch, +2 on awareness, +2 medium route running. Oh no, my no, yeah, +2 medium route running, and +2 on my man's jump. All right, my man is jumping out the gym when he's catching the ball is at the highest point, and nobody else has the opportunity to catch it. My man Mike Gesicki right now is doing his thing. Durham Smite, his buddy, his counterpart. These two are the Wonder Twins of the football team. Every football team you have uh, uh, friends who have like a brother like friendship, and these two have that. You can see it. They have a YouTube channel or some type of thing that I watch every once in a while when I catch it on Bleacher. But that's his boy, and he's a great run blocker. This man is the inline blocker for the Miami Dolphins. He actually gets more snaps than Mike Gesicki because the Dolphins do tend to run the ball. They try to have a balanced pass and a running game. So you will see Durham Smite in the game more than you see Mike Gesicki purely on his run blocking ability. And that's why I give him a +2 on run blocking. But don't sleep on this man because he will run that corner route and the dig route and catch you off guard. So we'll give him a +1 on his catch as well. Adam Shaheen, he's a gritty tight end, big burly type of blocking tight end, but he also has hands, so you don't sleep on him. But we'll just give him a +1 on run blocking. All right, left tackle, my man Jackson. Okay, I give him a hidden depth. From what I've seen from the film, he's giving up some pass rushing plays, but no sacks. But they still tend to push the pocket on him. He's still not holding the blocks as he should. I want to see him when those pass rushers come around the edge. I want to see him be able to hold his ground and stop them from pushing the pocket. Once I see him doing that, then I know he's beginning to develop. But he's doing a good job. He's not giving up sacks, but he's just not holding his ground. Not as well as I want to see. But we'll give him a +1 on awareness because he has not allowed a sack, and we'll see what the verdict is on his run game. The run game is looking decent right now. It's not looking great, so we'll just give him a +1 on awareness and allow him to develop, and we'll see where he goes. My man Eric Flowers though has been really decent, and we're going to give him a +1 on run blocking, a +2 on +1 on +2 on pass blocking, and +1 on awareness. All right. Ted Karras actually has great run blocking ability, especially up the middle. I've seen him get multiple pancakes over the last 3 games. This man is actually a good run blocking center, and he is a good pickup for Miami Dolphins. Good job, Brian Flores, on this pickup. So Ted Karras, we're gonna give him a +1 on strength and +1 on run blocking. All right. Kinley, Solomon Kinley, the secret surprise of the Miami Dolphins. Solomon Kinley is a bruiser. My man is a mauler in the run game. We're going to give this man a mauler badge. As a rookie, he gets a mauler badge. If he puts his paws on you, he's going to take you down to the ground and lay all 300-something pounds on you. And he's going to make sure that you feel his presence. So my man Solomon Kinley, run blocking +1, run block power +1, and strength. We'll give him a +2. Give my man some strength. He is destroying people off the line, and if he gets his paws on you, you best believe that play is over for you. So you just go ahead and fall down to the ground. So starting 5 linemen, we're gonna give everyone a +1 on awareness, +2 on awareness. Just purely off the fact that I believe that the line has been playing decent. It's not great. The run game is decent, but the pass game has been above average. So I'm going to give this entire offensive line right now, I'm going to give them a B. It's a flat B. And I think that's fair. Right now, they're looking solid in the pass game. The run game is maybe like a C-. We'll get it there, though. Myles Gaskin is making it work, and they're making it work, but they are improving it. Everyone is seeing it. these last few games have been decent. So good job, O-line. All right. Going to the defense, my side of the game. I love defense. I used to play semi-pro football myself. I was an outside linebacker, and I used to do my thing. As the channel grows, I guess I'll show you guys my film later on, but we'll see how things go. I'm gonna start with my man Raekwon Davis. At times, my man looks lost, completely lost. He'll engage with a lineman and then what? And then I don't know. But I don't know what's going on there. So we're gonna give awareness a -1, block shedding -1. I know this is upgrade them stats, but my man Raekwon Davis, you gotta get your awareness up, my man. I'm sorry. You can't be doing that. You're too big and strong for that. But I'm going to give you a +2 on your strength because I've seen you also maul people when, especially on goal line situations. When in goal line situations, look for Raekwon Davis to be in there because he is a big body and he is strong and he will take up some space and also push that pocket. So he's good for that. But don't expect him to make the tackle or get the sack. He's just not doing it. Christian Wilkins. I like him. Right now, he's just average, but he's above average. So we're going to give him a block shed +2, awareness +2. Christian Wilkins is a good he's just a good all around player. To be honest, his pursuit should be, matter of fact, pursuit is definitely a +2. We've seen him chase down on running plays on the backside. We've seen him chase down wide receivers that catch the ball and trying to get rack yards. Right? And he's downfield. You see Christian Wilkins hustling. So he has that hustle ability. Let's give him a hustle badge because this man is a hustler and he's just a good all-around player. He hasn't done anything spectacular, but let's give him time to develop. Man, he's always around the ball. So Christian Wilkins is a good player. He's just hasn't showed anything special yet. Zach Zealer, my man, is definitely a spark plug. He started it last year when we signed him late in the middle of the season. Came from the Baltimore Ravens. My man, Zach Zealer, he stood out immediately because he was definitely he has the body frame of Raekwon Davis, but he's more lean. He's more agile. You can see he's more polished than Raekwon Davis because I guess 3 years of experience now. I like him. Zach Zealer when he's in the game, he's a spark plug. He pushes the pocket. And I want to see his strength to be a +2 on strength, and I want to see a good rotation from Brian Flores with the D tackles, with Christian Wilkins, Raekwon Davis, and Devon Gotcha. We'll get to Gotcha next, but I want to see a good rotation. Keep those bodies fresh. Keep those big bodies, the big body guys. So we want to keep them fresh and keep them going. So when we need them, they're not exhausted. We have a good rotation of D tackles. Right now, we have 4 good ones. Raekwon Davis needs some work. He's probably 4th on the list. But we'll see how that goes. My man Devon Gotcha, he doesn't do anything special, especially in the passing game. You're not gonna see Gotcha get a sack. He's not gonna get a sack. That's just not who he is. But he's a good gap stopper. So let's give him a good gap stopper badge. If you go back and watch the film, you see him consistently take on double teams. But not only is he taking on double teams, he's standing his ground and he's holding his ground. They're not moving him, but he's not moving them. So that gap right there is closed off. Devon Gotcha has that gap closed off so the linebackers can come and do their thing and make a play, or everybody else on the D line. So right now he's a decent player. He's doing his thing and he's playing his game. So let's give him a gap stopper badge. Let's give him a +2 on strength and a +2 on awareness. Emmanuel Ogbah. All right. So I've been watching other YouTube channels, NFL Network and stuff like that. You seeing their analysis on Emmanuel Ogbah. And right now you just have to see that he has a strength. Right now he does set the edge better than Shaq Lawson. We'll get to Shaq Lawson. Right now Emmanuel Ogbah is the better pick than Shaq Lawson. He does set the edge but he needs to work on a bull rush. Right now, we understand that you have a good finesse move. You can get around the edge. You can bend the corner. We get it. But right now, we need somebody that can push the pocket and make the quarterback uncomfortable inside the pocket, and that's what we need. We need that pressure to throw off that timing with slants and those crossing routes across the middle. That way, our man coverage can improve. Because right now, we just don't have that. We just don't have that push in the pocket. We get it. We know you have finesse move. Let's get in the gym. Let's work on that. Let's work on that bull rush. You and Shaq Lawson. And once you guys get that down pack, squeezing the pocket, keeping the quarterback inside the pocket so they have nowhere to go, then you do your thing. All right. So let's give him a +1 on pursuit because he does do a decent job. He doesn't do a great job setting an edge, but he does do a decent job. Okay. My man, Landon Roberts. All right. The first game I saw him play against the Patriots, man, I was like, man, this dude is a bum, okay? He's a bum. I thought he was a bum, okay? He just seems a step slow. He seems out of sync. But right now, after watching him from the Jacksonville Jaguars game, he seems to be a little bit more rested. I guess he was injured. But right in that game, he looked good. You saw his strength. You even saw him in pass coverage, which actually surprised me. Landon Roberts just seeing a step slow, but you do see him in the run game. He's stuffing those gaps, and his pursuit is excellent. His recognition of plays, especially on run plays, is excellent. So Landon Roberts, I see his upside, and I see why Brian Flores does use him and does feel like he should be a starting linebacker on this team. So Landon Roberts, I still need to see some more film. So we're going to give him a +2 on tackle, and we'll give him a +1 on pursuit because he is always around the ball, even if he's a step slow. So Landon Roberts, let me see a little bit more. Do your thing. If Brian Flores feels that you should be a star linebacker, let us see it. All right. Munson. I don't like Munson. We're just not. Munson is slow. Munson, when his blitzes, I don't know. He's not doing anything for me. I don't like Munson. He's on the down slow for me. I don't want to see him on the field. My man Jerome Baker is a tackle machine. Let's give him a tackle machine badge for my man Jerome Baker because he is, right now, he is a star. Jerome Baker is a star. Let's give him a +2 on awareness, +1 on man coverage, +1 on zone coverage. You see him consistently in man and zone doing his thing. You see this man consistently around the ball. He is a tackle machine. He is a field general right now. Jerome Baker is all around great player, and he's on the up and up. Just keep an eye on him. Right now, he is one of the centerpieces on the team, and we need Jerome Baker to be on the field at all times. I mean, I do like the constant rotation to have him with Kruger because Kruger is a great. Oh my gosh, Jerome Baker and Camus, Kruger Hill, and Jerome Baker together right now, looking good with Landon Roberts. The linebacking core for the first time in a long time has depth. They have good starters. They have good rotation. For the first time in a long time, I feel safe with our linebacking core. It's crazy. I understand why they moved Raekwon Davis now. I mean, Raekwon McMillan. They moved him because we just didn't have space. We didn't have space for him. Not that we needed to get rid of him or we wanted to. We just didn't have space. So it was a great move. We got some good on return for it. All right. So we're gonna go to my man Kruger Hill. My man Kruger Hill has some great upside. He's a great pickup for the Miami Dolphins. My man coverage +2, zone coverage +2, awareness +2, pursuit +1, and hit power +1. My man is a machine, and he's a great counterpart to Jerome Baker. I like him. I like his awareness. I like his speed. You can see him constantly covering tight ends. You see him even on wide receivers. You see him in zone coverage. in the right place at the right time. You don't see him make many mistakes. Kruger Hill is a great pickup. Calvin Oy. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I was very excited when you signed the Miami Dolphins, but the first 2 games I saw you play, I wasn't impressed by your gameplay, my man. Calvin Oy. But in the Jacksonville Jaguars game, you saw him flourish. You saw him improve those mistakes where he was missing tackles, or he's making the wrong read on the read option plays where he was getting fooled. You saw him go after the quarterback when the ball was already in the running back's hand. He was getting fooled along with Shaq Lawson. Shaq Lawson has terrible awareness, especially in the read option plays. They were killing him. And you saw Calvin Owen missing tackles as well, which confused me. But in this Jacksonville Jaguar game, you saw him improve. And throughout the 3 games, you saw him improve. I guess he just had the jitters. I guess they haven't played football in a while, but we're starting to see what he can show with the strip sack to actually that sealed the game, and that was big. So not only strip sack and a recovery, big time. That's what we expect from Calvin Owen, and that's what I expect. So +1 on awareness for Calvin Owen. All right. Shaq Lawson. You got to work on setting the edge, big bro. You got to work on your bull rush. You got to work on your awareness. Shaq Lawson right now, he's good for stuff in the run up the middle, and that's about it. We need not to have him setting the edge. Right now, I see Van Giggle doing a way better job than him setting the edge. Van Giggle is doing a great job setting the edge. Van Giggle is the better choice for setting the edge, and Shaq Lawson right now is not looking good, but he's looking like an inline D tackle slash left end, right end. I'm not sure. We got to find a place for him unless he improves. Van Ginkel, my man, hitting that Van Ginkel. Even though this is his second season, we saw him begin to flourish last year, getting a few plays here and there, spritzing in, especially in the Patriots game. We saw Van Ginkel shine. We saw him shine, getting the sack against Tom Brady. Great blitzer. We saw him consistently shedding blocks. We see this man consistently being around the ball in pursuit, even in pass coverage. He's in the right place. This man, Van Ginkel, is a great player. Man coverage +2, zone coverage +2, awareness +2, hit power +1, and pursuit +1. Right now, I can't forget, my man's block shedding. We're going to give my man block shedding a +2. This man is consistently around the ball. Van Ginkel is on the up and up. And let's put a hidden dev tag on him. He's on the way up. All right. Getting out to the nitty gritty, our cornerbacks and defensive backs. All right, my man Xavier Howard had a terrible game against the Buffalo Bills. He looked terrible mainly because our D line didn't get any pressure. They just had all day to throw the ball. They were actually chasing them around the field the entire game. Chasing Stephon Diggs, John Brown, and really around the field. No, Beasley around the field all game. It was terrible. Man coverage looked terrible. Xavier Howard looked a step slow. I'm not sure what was going on there. So we're going to give his man coverage a -1, even though I don't feel like it was all his fault. The man coverage -1, but his zone coverage is definitely a +1. In zone coverage, we saw against the Jacksonville Jaguars when they finally switched it up. They looked incredible. The defense kept the ball in front of them. They were making tackles. The game plan was set, and it looked good. I liked it. Noah Igbignogany. I hope I said your name right. My man. Your man coverage. Man, you got exposed, my man. So definitely on routes across the middle, going deep. We don't want to see Noah in those positions. That is not his strength. But when I go back and watch the film against the Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars, you see where his strength is, and the strength lies in the flats and intermediate 5 to 10 yard area. He can cover that area. In the flats, he's a good run support cornerback. He's a good flats cover cornerback. He can cover in that intermediate area. He's best closer to the line of scrimmage. And if you go back and watch the film, you see him consistently around the ball when he's in that area. He's a pure inline nickelback. That's what he is. That's what we see, and that's what he is until he improves. Right now, that's what his game is. So, man coverage -2, zone coverage we're gonna give him a +1 because in zone coverage when he's able to keep the play in front of him and see everything happening, that's when he plays at his best, and he doesn't have to second guess what's going on. So we'll give him that. My man Jamal Perry, formerly known as Jamal Wiltz. Okay. The verdict is out on him. I think he's just a decent player. I think he has big playability. We seen him get big picks last year. I think he had 2 picks last year. We seen him get big picks where he snagged the ball from receivers, making jump, acrobatic catches to get those interceptions. So we just need to see more film on him and see how that goes. I like Jamal Perry. I know the verdict is kind of mixed bag on him, but he's a player that if you give him in time, he'll make big plays. Eric Rowe is a tight end shutdown machine. Anytime he's matched up against a tight end, he's going to shut them down. Point blank. They might have a little separation. They may have one catch here and there, but most of the game, the blanket is going to be on that tight end. He's just a natural tight end. His body frame is set and made to shut down tight end. So we're going to give him a +1 on tackle, +1 on awareness. But man coverage, we're going to give him a -1 because we're seeing him give him some big plays. He's just a step slow sometimes in man coverage. That's not his strength, but he is a zone cover type of guy and a tight end cover machine. So we'll give him that. Give my man Eric Rowe tight end cover machine badge. All right, last but not least, on the back end of our defense, we have my man Bobby McCain, okay? I still need to see more film on Bobby McCain. I'm not sure if I like him as safety yet. He's just the way I describe him. He's a safe safety. Bobby McCain is a safe safety. He's a safe pick. He's the best choice that we have right now. For me, I feel like he's a liability on the deep passing game. So when anything 20, 30, 40 yards, I don't feel too comfortable with the ball in the air and Bobby McCain trying to make a play on the ball. He just hasn't shown that ability to do it unless it's in the open field. If the ball is up in the air, there's a duck, quack, quack. The ball is in the air, just him and the ball and Bobby McCain, he's going to catch it. Contested catches with the wide receiver making the play on the ball also. I think the wide receiver is going to come down with the ball. Bobby McCain is just not. I haven't seen him make big plays like that. Not yet. Solid, my boy Bobby. I just need to see more film on you so you don't get your stats upgraded. So we're not going to upgrade them stats. All right. So the next game, that's the end of the stats, guys. So our next game is next week, Sunday, against the Seattle Seahawks. I feel like that's a good challenge for us. Even if we lose that game, let's just keep it respectable. Let's lose at least no less than 10 points. I mean, no more than 10 points. We shouldn't lose by. I feel like we have a decent team, but we do have an opportunity to win this game. We'll see how the Seattle Seahawks play this week, and we should be well rested and having those film on them. We're going to have four weeks of film on them now, so we should be able to win that game. The Miami Dolphins are looking good, and don't forget to upgrade them stats, Madden. Give the Miami Dolphins some respect they deserve.
Jumping out the sea like a bunch of salmon. On the beat, bitch. Yeah, you know we am at. Steady getting money. You cannot stand it.
I could just stand it with a nigga swag in another planet. I pour school, put it in a bucket of ice cubes. Say you're thinking you don't really fucking like dudes. Now you want a dick cause a nigga making moves.
My fingers in the piston, now I got a drippin' juice. Weed in the system, now nigga getting loose. 2 bitches on my arm, I don't never choose. Steady getting money, I don't never lose.
No, You must have me confused with them other dudes. That's the main reason I don't fuck with you. Lose was never in my DNA. A nigga lying to me, now I'm out to fucking play.